Whether in sevens or Super Rugby, he is undoubtedly one of the deadliest finishers in the game, a phenomenon in the green and gold for the Blitzboks. He's now entered the 15-man fray for the Stormers and no doubt has his sights set on a different cut of Springbok jersey and is also eyeing his future and influence beyond the game. Please welcome one of SA Rugby's favourite sons, Seabelo Senatla. Sia, how are you doing, bro?
Hi, G, I'm well, thanks. How you doing, my bud?
Oh, so good, man. I'm going to not waste any time. How much are you missing rugby right now, bro?
Bro, you have no idea. It's actually crazy because I feel like we're not the only ones that are missing it, but the general public as well. Because every single way I go, people are just like, when are you guys starting? When are you guys starting? And like, yeah, this is the general of the conversation right now. Like, when are we starting? Nobody really knows.
How's the rehab going? Talk us through that injury and where you're at right now.
No, it's amazing for me. For someone like me, it's been quite amazing because first they gave my body a break from all the 7s, 15s, you know, jumping around and doing both codes. So I've got to breathe in that sense. And the current injury I have now is not something that's very huge. It's like a load thing. So I guess I've been pushing myself way too much.
Sure.
But I guess that's the general thing for me because I just want to be out there. So the frustration of not being able to play just makes me push a little bit harder in training, I guess.
Dude, I've got to ask you, and it might be a bit of a sore point. You talk about playing both sevens and the 15-man game, but when we look at sevens, obviously the series has now been called New Zealand, have been crowned champions. How are you processing that? Because it kind of, you know, you were still in it. The Blitzboks were still very much in it.
But you know how sevens is, man. 4 tournaments is a lot of time. A lot can happen in 4 tournaments. We had an instance where we won, I think it's 2018. We won the series on the last tournament, and we were pretty far off. We were way off than what we were now. So it's pretty frustrating to see stuff like that. Well, I guess, like, contrary to that, I guess, you know, we should kind of like give in a petition to have Sharks win the Super Rugby. Because that's not continuing. So, yeah, they should do what they do on the left, they should do on the right, I guess.
No, man, don't even talk like that. Don't talk like that, man. I have a feeling...
Because they're on top, man. They're on top, so...
Yeah, no, but it's a bitter pill, so our condolences on that side. Let's turn to the 15-man game. I have a feeling that we are yet to see what you are fully capable of at the Stormers. How are you wanting to adapt yourself to the 15-man format? How do you train? What are your expectations that you've set on yourself?
I'm glad you say that because I feel exactly the same way. I feel like I haven't scratched my potential in the 15-man game, and I think that's why I'm literally killing myself like this because obviously I'm trying to reach the potential, right? I see myself as a 15s Bok, to be quite honest. And that's what we're working towards. So I have huge ambitions for myself, and I'm pushing myself thoroughly in all spheres to make sure that comes to realization, and hopefully it does.
Give us an idea of the bigger picture. How do you see yourself and your brand growing? What's the end game here? You know,
I started realizing my potential to actually be a brand, right? And we don't do much in SA. We don't do much in SA as it is done worldwide. You know, you look at athletes and how they, you know, use their brand commercially to make sure that, you know, they capitalize on those opportunities. Firstly, for me, it was about that, you know, taking the Seabelo Senatla that plays rugby and try to build that into a brand, give more of myself, as I call it. So take whatever I like and my interest and branch it out that way. So one is one of them. I guess something that's going to be on the horizon is something that has to do with fashion because I'm really keen in that. So I'm taking pieces of myself and giving it to the world. Yeah, the start was one, and it's been amazing. Very challenging, very different, but really, really great.
Buddy, it's so good to see your face. It's so good to hear that you are edging closer towards training again. Thank you so much. Wishing you a very speedy recovery with the rest of your rehab. And then, of course, a very speedy return to the field.
Thank you so much, my man. It's always great seeing you. You guys must stay well. See you guys soon.
Absolutely love connecting with you. Hopefully that's helped you guys at home ease the wait for actual rugby just a little bit and got you much more, even more excited about the fireworks that we can look forward to when our South African stars return to action.